This is the Sonus Faber Omnia. Welcome to our channel AV Store. My name is Akash and today we're going to be talking about one of the coolest wireless speakers of 2022. Before we get started, at AV Store, we're all about delivering the best home entertainment experiences possible so that you can enjoy your movies, TV shows and music to the fullest. If you're looking to buy any home AV gear, please make sure to get in touch with us over WhatsApp or email and our team will be glad to help you out. So the market of wireless speakers, I guess, oversaturated in the past few years. You have a lot of options to pick and choose from, which is why it makes the decision a little bit difficult to decide which one you want to go for. But honestly, you shouldn't ignore the Omnia. I think it hasn't been spoken about enough. It's one of the coolest products that's ever come out in a wireless speaker space, and it does a lot more than just behave like a wireless speaker. The competition in this segment is pretty intense with options from Bowers & Wilkins, Bang & Olufsen, Devialet, name. Honestly, there's a pretty big list of competitors in this segment, but there's a lot of different things that make this pretty unique in terms of what it can do. And I think connectivity is one of the most important things that makes this a very unique offering. So in terms of connectivity, the Sonus Faber Omnia features multiple different connectivity options. It features Bluetooth aptX HD, it also features AirPlay 2, it features Chromecast, it also features HDMI eARC, so if you wanted to use this as a soundbar, you could do that. And one of the coolest connectivity options that it features is the Phono line-in switch. It basically has a DIN connector at the back of the unit. They give you an adapter for that, a DIN to RC adapter, and you can basically connect any Phono turntable to the Sonus Faber Omnia, or you could also even decide to connect a CD player via the line-in and use the switch to switch over between the two. Another cool thing about the Omnia is the light panel on the top of the unit. Whenever you're using a different source, it will change colors to match with the source that you're using. So let's say you were using Spotify Connect, it would change to green. If you were using Tidal Connect, it would switch to blue. If you were using the Phono or line-in switch, it will switch to purple. If you're using AirPlay 2, it will switch to white. Honestly, it's a pretty cool feature that it's a little underrated. I think a lot more speakers should have this kind of option on them, and I'm pretty glad that Sonus Faber decided to think about that and include it on the Omnia. The Omnia is Roon ready, which is honestly a pretty huge convenience for all the users out there that are using Roon. If you aren't familiar with what Roon is, please make sure to comment below and we might be able to work out a video for you guys on that topic very soon. So I forgot to mention with HDMI eARC, the Sonus Faber Omnia is probably the only wireless speaker out right now that features HDMI eARC in an all-in-one speaker. You have options like the KEF LS50 Wireless 2 and the new KEF LS60, but those are wireless stereo systems. You could use them as a soundbar, but it isn't something as small and convenient as what the Omnia is. The benefit of HDMI eARC is that you could use your smart TV remote control to control the volume on the Sonus Faber Omnia. You wouldn't have to use the two separate remotes, and honestly that's a pretty nice convenience. The only other wireless speaker that does features any HDMI is the name Muso, but it's a ARC port, it's not an eARC port. The coolest thing about the Omnia is that Phono input, which basically allows you to connect a turntable. It does it in a very quirky way with a DIN connection, but the good thing about it is that Sonus Faber includes the DIN to RC adapter in the box, so you don't have to go out there trying to find one of these weird adapters. I don't know why they would do it this way, but I think it's not a problem considering they include it in the box. The only other brand that seems to have a solution for something like connecting a turntable to a wireless speaker is the Devialet with the Devialet Arch, but that's a separate accessory that you need to buy, and also it's, I would argue, a little more inconvenient than just having it wired into the speaker, but it's debatable, I guess. But yeah, thanks so much Sonus Faber for including that adapter in the box. Now with all those connectivity options, all of it wouldn't really matter if Sonus Faber failed to deliver on the one thing that really matters in a wireless speaker, which is sound quality. This speaker features 0.75-inch tweeters at the front, it features 3 mid-range woofers and a 6.5-inch down-firing woofer, and it also features 2 inverted dome tweeters on the side of the speaker, which honestly all of this comes together to deliver one of the craziest stereo listening experiences from a wireless speaker that I've ever heard. Most of the wireless speakers that we listen to deliver a great mono experience, but they all fall short when it comes to delivering the separation in the music that we listen to. Considering most of the music that is produced nowadays is all made in stereo and now even going into Dolby Atmos. But stereo has been the gold standard for a lot of years, and the Omnia does an insane job of delivering that stereo experience with honestly lifelike realism. The Omnia comes in 2 finishes. One is the walnut finish and one is a graphite black finish. I would argue the walnut is the one to have. I don't know why they came up with the graphite one. I don't think it looks that great, but yeah, I think the walnut is the one to go for. So let us know in the comment section below which color finish you prefer, the walnut or the graphite. So there you have it, guys. I guess that's all that I have to say about the Omnia. If you feel like we missed anything out, please make sure to comment below, and if you have any other products that you would like us to review, also please make sure to leave that in the comment section. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to us. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.